In the previous video, I showed you how to turn ChatGPT into a freelance writing service. But once you decide to offer writing services, the next question becomes obvious. How do you actually write high-quality blog posts using ChatGPT? Because if you simply tell ChatGPT to write a blog post, the result usually looks generic and poorly structured. In this video, I'll show you a simple step-by-step workflow to turn ChatGPT into an SEO blog writing assistant. We will first choose a strong topic, then generate a structured outline, then build the article section by section, and finally edit the post so it looks professional. This is the exact process many freelancers use to create clean, structured blog articles much faster. Let's start with the first step. The first step in writing a strong blog post with ChatGPT is choosing a clear topic and audience. Many beginners simply open ChatGPT and type something very broad. For example, they might type something like this: write a blog post about skincare. This kind of instruction is too general. ChatGPT does not know who the article is for, what environment the readers live in, or what problem the article should solve. Because of that, the AI usually produces a very generic blog post that feels shallow and unfocused. Instead, we want to guide ChatGPT with context and a clear audience. This is one of the simplest ways to improve the quality of AI-generated blog ideas. So we type something like this: give me 5 SEO-friendly blog topic ideas about skincare for women aged 18 to 35 living in hot climates. Now watch the difference. You can see that the suggestions are now much more specific. Each idea is clearly focused on a particular audience and problem. These are the kinds of titles that can easily become useful blog posts. For this tutorial, we'll choose one topic from this list and continue building the article step by step. Now that we have a blog topic, the next step is creating a clear outline for the article. Writing an outline before generating the full article is very important because it helps organize the ideas in a logical order. Without an outline, blog posts often become messy or repetitive. Most blog posts follow a simple structure. They start with an introduction that explains the problem. Then they move through several sections that provide advice or information. Finally, they end with a short conclusion that summarizes the key points. Now let's go back to ChatGPT. Type this prompt: create an SEO blog outline for the topic. The ultimate skincare routine for oily and acne-prone skin in hot weather. Include an introduction, several subheadings, and a conclusion. Let's look at the result. ChatGPT has now organized the article into several sections. Each heading represents a different part of the blog post. This outline acts like a blueprint for the article. Instead of writing randomly, we now have a clear structure that we can follow step by step. Now we move to the next stage, which is generating the actual content of the blog post. One mistake many beginners make is asking ChatGPT to write the entire article in a single prompt. When that happens, the AI often rushes through the content and produces paragraphs that feel generic. A better approach is to generate the article one section at a time. This allows you to guide ChatGPT more carefully and maintain better quality throughout the article. So we go back to ChatGPT and type: write an engaging introduction for a blog post titled "How to Care for Oily Skin in Hot Climates." Use a helpful and practical tone. Now watch as ChatGPT writes the introduction. Once the introduction is ready, we can move to the next heading in the outline. Then we ask ChatGPT to expand that heading into a detailed section. Write a detailed section explaining this heading with practical advice. By repeating this process for each heading in the outline, we gradually build a complete blog post. This method produces content that feels more structured and easier for readers to follow. After generating all the sections of the article, the final step is editing and formatting the content. Even though ChatGPT can create useful text, it is always a good idea to review the article before publishing it or sending it to a client. The easiest way to review the content is to move it into a document editor where formatting tools are easier to use. Open a document editor like Google Docs or MS Word. Create a blank document. Paste the article inside the document editor. Organize the article by turning the headings into proper section titles and adjusting the spacing between paragraphs. This makes the blog post easier to read and more professional in appearance. You can also shorten long sentences, add bullet points for lists, or make small adjustments that improve clarity. These small edits only take a few minutes but can make a big difference in the quality of the final article. So that is the full workflow for writing SEO blog posts using ChatGPT. We started by generating focused topic ideas. Then we created a structured outline. After that, we generated each section of the article step by step. And finally, we edited the blog post so it looks clean and professional. In the previous video on this channel, we talked about how to turn ChatGPT into a freelance writing service. In this video, we focused on the next step, which is actually producing the blog content itself. In the next video in this series, we will continue the process by looking at how to find clients who are willing to pay for these blog posts. If you're interested in learning practical ways to use AI tools for freelancing, business, and productivity, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.